In this video we're going to cover releasing off one of the key areas that's often overlooked when trying to improve our ability to touch our toes, and this area is the scalp. So when we look at the superficial backline fascia that runs all the way from the underneath of the foot, up the back of the leg, all the way up the spine, the back of the neck, it comes right over the scalp into the eyebrows. So one thing we look at working on at the clinic a lot is increasing the mobility of the skin over the skull to help us be able to bend down further towards the toes. So what we're going to cover now is a really simple exercise you can do to get some more mobility in this often overlooked tissue. So one of the muscles in this tissue and scalp area is what's known as the occipital and the frontal muscle. So we've got one at the front and one at the back. So what you want to do is you want to take a flat hand contact with each hand, one on the back of the skull and the other's going to cover up over the forehead. And what we're going to do is we're going to move in gentle circular motions, but with a firm enough pressure that all of the tissue's moving. We don't want to just be gently dragging the skin. And if when you're moving the backhand you can hear your hair moving, you're not applying enough pressure. So you want to pin the hair to the skin and move the whole lot as a bulk. Now, if you feel comfortable to do so, you can move both hands at the same time and just help to mobilize all of that tissue. Alternatively, if that's a little bit like rubbing your stomach and patting your head, what you can do is just keep the hand on the back still and move the front hand, and then swap round by keeping the front hand still and moving the back hand. Recommend about 90 seconds to 2 minutes with this, and it'll produce quite a lot of mobility in the tissues over the scalp and help you get closer to being able to bend down and touch your toes.